I'm Brian Lang with District 6. I'm on the Washington River Bridge project, and we came up with an innovation for the impact attenuator reflectivity to increase safety. So kind of one problem that we're having is we have 10-foot lanes on our project, and we're having a lot of impact hits. They're not hitting the main barrel, but they're just hitting the side barrels. You can kind of see from the picture. So within a 3-week period, we had 4 impacts and we had 9 barrels hit. So once that came up, we decided to add extra reflectivity to the barrels, and so we added some reflectivity. This is kind of the standard one that we did have, and then here's kind of the new proposed, just adding that extra reflectivity because your lead barrel has reflective on it, but yet the sides do not, and they are wider. So adding the extra reflectivity to the sides really helped. So once we added the extra reflectivity to the sides, we did not have any impacts. That was from August 1st to about the middle of December, roughly, when we removed them. So it's kind of a bi-directional deal depending on the location of the impact attenuators. As you can see, we have a truck coming up, and what's happening is a lot of times it's all side impacts and a lot of trailers. So the trailers are hitting these side barrels, and for this particular situation, the standards don't even have reflectivity on the back side. With our narrow lanes, we added reflectivity over here and we stopped getting hits. Vice versa, when you come to hit that lead barrel, the lead barrel has reflectivity on there, but these other ones that stick out wider do not. So we're trying to add extra awareness to the barrels that are closer to the lane lines. So as you can kind of see from this view, we do add extra reflectivity. And the same thing on the other side, we do have another view to where you can see the reflectivity adding to those side barrels. So with this innovation, the main points are it is very cheap and it's easy to implement. Working with a contractor, we established a cost of $25 for implementation. So it's extremely cheap and it's very easy to implement. The cost of a sand barrel is roughly $200 statewide for replacement. And in 2018, we had 512 barrels that were hit. That's a total cost of about $108,000. This isn't a save all for all the attenuator hits, but we will save a percentage of that. So I worked on Washington Bridge. It kind of gives you the history, kind of what I had talked about earlier. You know, we had several hits, now we don't have any. So with a very simple cost, we are able to implement this and save a lot of time and money. So every time a barrel gets hit, you know, that's extra safety, that's not being protected for the end of a barrier. And, you know, that's the cost for the vehicle to be replaced, time for the contractor to come out. You know, one barrel does not cover the cost of that. So it's cheap and easy to implement. Thank you.